Now, one of the most unique programs in the Austin City Limits Archive. From 1978, Tom Waits.
When I was a kid, my dad had a 1957 station wagon. It was a Chevrolet. And man, did I love that car. And I used to go into the garage at night, turn out all the lights and rub up against it. I think that's against the law. But I remember driving all the way across country. And when I was a kid in the back, I remember seeing Burma shave signs all the way across the country along Route 66. And so this is a story about a young girl in a small little town place called Marysville. And it's up around Yuba City, Gridley, Chico, they're all the same. The names are different. And it takes about 23 miles, and you're in the next one, and they got a Foster freeze just like they had in the one that you were trying to get out of. And you see, there was this licorice tattoo that used to turn a gunmetal blue, and it was scrawled out across the shoulders of this dying little town. And they used to take the one-eyed jacks at night out across the railroad tracks. And with a scar on his belly, there came this stranger passing through. And he was just a juvenile delinquent. He never learned how to behave. But the cops never think to look out in Burma shave. And when the road was like a ribbon and the moon was like a bone, well, he didn't seem to be like any guy she'd ever known. And he kind of looked like Farley Granger, the way he had his hair slicked back. And she said, honey, I've always been a sucker for a fella that wears a cowboy hat. And just how far do you think you might be going? He said, honey, that would all depend on just what you mean. Because you see, I'm only stopping here because I got to get myself some of this gasoline. And I guess you'd say I'm going that way. Leastwise, just as long as it's paved. And I guess you'd say I'm on my way to Burma shave. And he said, honey, why don't you put your knees up on the glove compartment just like that? And she took out her barrettes, and man, her hair spilled out just like root beer. And she popped her gum and she arched her back, And she said, Marysville don't amount to nothing. It's just a wide spot in the road. And some nights my heart pounds like thunder. I don't know why it don't explode. If you ask me, buddy, everyone in this stinking town has got one foot in the grave. And I'd rather take my chances with you. Take me all the way to Burma. And he said, oh, honey, nothing to it. Because you see, Presley is what I go by. So why don't you change the stations and let's count the grain elevators as they go by in the rearview mirror. Because anywhere you point this thing, it's gotta beat the hell out of the sting. Because every night I go to bed and I lie down next to all my dreams, but they die here every morning. So come on, Presley, drill me a hole with a barber pole. Cause I'm jumping my parole just like a fugitive tonight. And let's have another swig of that black velvet. And let's pass that car, man. Are you brave enough? Cause we can get there just before the sun comes up out in Burma. It's you and me, baby. Cause this town is driving me crazy. It's driving me crazy. I'm going crazy, baby. Oh, honey, you know, I don't care what they say. Go ahead and let them talk. Yeah, let them talk. Cause tonight, we're gonna drive. We're gonna drive, baby. And it's just you and me. It's just you and me, baby. Oh. But you see, the spider web cracked. And the Mustang, I heard it scream. Someone said there was a wreck out on the highway. I saw the smoke from the tires and the twisted machine. And when all you got's a nickel's worth of dreams and they've been swindled from you while you're on your way to a place called Burma. Let the sun hit the derrick and cast a bat-wing shadow up against the car door over on the shotgun side. And baby, when they pulled you from the wreck, you still had on your shades. The dreams are growing wild tonight, but they're just this side of a place I know called Burma. And over by the Foster Freeze, well, they're closing up now. Yeah, they're closing up. And the waitress is going through her purse. There's only a few cars left. The truck rolls by. And there's another young girl up against the Coke machine with swizzle stick legs, sucking on a Lucky Strike, and with a sign in her hand that says, I'm on my way to Burma. And it's a hot summer night. And the fish are jumping. Fish are jumping. And the cotton is high. Your daddy's rich. Your daddy's rich. And your mama's good looking. She's so good looking, baby. So hush now, hush now, hush now. Don't you cry, don't you cry, don't you cry, baby. Don't you cry, 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 don't you cry. Don't you cry, don't you cry, don't you cry, baby, don't you cry. Don't you cry.